I'm that guy who can walk up to any girl he wants. Like, just completely shattered everything I knew about life and reality. Entitlement it's easy to fall into because it feels good. It's satisfying in a weird sort of way. You know, like we like the idea that we're somehow the exception in the world. You know, like we like the idea that our problems are somehow unique or insurmountable because it suggests that there's something uniquely meaningful about our own existence. We are constantly allured by this message that we are somehow deserving of everything that we desire. You know, there's not a conspiracy theory. It's not like a nefarious plan. It's just, I think when that happens to be what wins people's attention and you've built an economy off of monetizing people's attention, you end up with a culture that is largely built on the message of entitlement. Traditional self-help says that every single person is special and unique and can be extraordinary. And I find that tyrannical. Like, I find that to be a very confining idea because it promotes entitlement in people. I think what's actually very liberating is recognizing that none of us are very special. We're all very mundane. We all deal with the same problems. We all suffer in very similar ways to each other. But the problem is that with social media and the internet, we're constantly exposed to the top 0.0001% of performers in everything.
And we are good to go.
If you think about most of our existence online and what we're exposed to, I mean, you go on Instagram and you're just greeted by ridiculously good-looking people in ridiculously good-looking locations doing ridiculously awesome things pretty much 24/7. And you go on Twitter and it seems like the fucking apocalypse has just started. And then you go on Facebook and seemingly every single person is either getting married or having a kid at the exact same time. This is the human highlight reel of social media.
Yes!
Meanwhile, you're sitting in your fucking living room, hand in your underwear, wondering what the fuck went wrong. How did this happen? Why is my life so fucking mundane? And it's like, you feel like a loser, but there's no reason to, because that's what everybody's life looks like. We're all sitting in our living room with our hand in our underwear, scrolling the exact same shit on our phones. It's just like, this is not reality. There's all of these narratives out there that kind of convince us that, hey, you deserve to be this special guy or girl, and if you can just embody that life, you'll be problem-free. You won't have to deal with pain again. You won't have to sacrifice or struggle. And that's bullshit. And look, the reason this message, like, life fucking sucks, you're always gonna have to sacrifice, you're always gonna struggle, you're always gonna have problems. Like, the reason you don't hear this more is because it doesn't sell. Like, you can't sell a car by telling people, like, hey, buy this car. You're still gonna be miserable even though you bought it. Like, that doesn't move merchandise. That doesn't help the bottom line. And I don't think the problem is necessarily with, you know, capitalism or the system or whatever. The problem's with us. Like, we just don't understand how our own minds work. And so we've got to get straight with ourselves.